Hi everyone, I'll Survive here. Welcome back to my walkthrough for Tomb Raider 2 Gold. And right out of the gate you'll see that Lara is sliding down this slope, so if you want all items be sure to do a standing jump and grab so that you can get hold of these flares that are here. And then you can drop safely down and carry on sliding. Yeah, welcome to Furnace of the Gods. Quite a fast-paced start. As you drop down here you can pick up some shotgun shells from that skeleton and some flares from this other skeleton. So be sure to pick those up and then head into the darkness towards this small med pack that's on this tile and pick it up, but as soon as you do you will have a rat chewing at your ankle, but you can ignore him. Go over these breakaway tiles and slide down and immediately go around here to the left where these rats are at, because you want to avoid these spiked walls, and then come quickly into this left passageway here to avoid the second spiked wall. And that clears an area just behind where you can grab some automatic ammo that's waiting for you. So I definitely recommend picking those up. And I think that is it for... Oh no, there's another rat still alive down here, so I'm just going to take care of him. Miraculously survived the spiked wall because they're made of, I don't know, platinum or steel or something. Come over to this crate that's here in the wall and push it forward once. No, push it forward again. We actually need to get through here, Lara. There is a passageway on the right-hand side that we're definitely going to want to go down. So push the crate out of the way and then come through into this blue chasm. And you will be able to see a dog just there behind that pillar. There are, in fact, 3 in this entire area. And I can't get them to attack me. I'm pretty sure it's a glitch on my game. I don't know if you guys are having this issue, but you will see that they're all just sleeping, like there. Or actually, it looks like he's just staring at Lara. But when I shoot, they explode as well, and I really don't think they're meant to do that. So apologies, you may have some dogs to fight here, so just be aware of that. Otherwise, come and collect the small med pack of this skeleton, and then hop up onto this pedestal, and you will get the golden mask, which... There we are, the Mask of Tornasuk. That's what we came here for. Congratulations. In picking it up, you will trigger these warrior monk dudes who are friendly again. So don't attack them, otherwise they will attack you back. And they are going to help us out with fighting some bad guys later on. So yeah, keep out of their way and come round here into this next cavern area and hop down onto this slope. You're going to fall into the water, and I recommend lighting a flare because it's kind of dark. Immediately come round here to the left to trigger that fish. I think it's a carp or a piranha. I'm just going to try and kite him down to the end of this passageway so that I can take him out with my shotgun at the end, because I really don't fancy trying the harpoon gun. It's not the most reliable weapon. Okay, sorry fish. Jump back down into the watery corridor and swim back down to the end. You don't have to do this. I wanted the fish out of the way because there is a pickup. There are some items down here that we can get, and I didn't really want the fish attacking me while I was getting them. So swim down here and collect the harpoons. Or if you haven't got the harpoon gun yet, I think, don't quote me on it, but I think you will get it there. So it might be worth the detour. And then, yeah, basically come back this way to where you shot the fish and jump out. I'm going to take Lara's pistols out because there are a lot of rats in this room and I want them all out of the way too. See if I can count how many there are. I think that's 1, 2, 3. Hope I'm not going too fast for you. 4. Where are you? Come on, rat, let me kill you. 5, 6, 7. Was that number 7? Oh, that's number 8 over there. So at least 8, and there's another one on top of that crate, 9. Work your way around the room because they're going to spawn out of all kinds of places. I think we're at 9. That is possibly 10, and I'm sure there are more in here. Come at me, rats. 10 or 11. I've lost count. I'm just going to do a final sweep around this room to make sure I'm not going to get ratted. Yeah, there we go. There's another one. 11, 12, or 13, or 14. Man. Lots of rats. Gosh. So, yeah, just be patient. Take care of all of those. I guess you could rush through this area. We don't have to collect all these items. This really is just something of a goodies area, and we're going to grab them all. There's a large med pack in the corner, and there are some more items under this crate. I'm just going to light a flare because it's a little bit dark. Yeah, so grab the crate and pull it back, because that will grant us access to the items underneath. Past all the rat corpses and grab the shotgun shells, lots of shotgun shells, and some flares. There are some more shotgun shells lying here, and some extra shotgun shells by this skeleton. Thank you, skeleton, and a small med pack. Cracking. Yeah, so pick all those up and then come over to this crate here and pull it out once. We need to clear this passage that's just on the other side of it so that we can continue. So I'm going to pull it out once and then push it well clear out of the way so that Lara can continue. Very good. So proceed into the passage. I think there are some breakaway tiles here with a spike pit underneath. So you should be able to avoid those with ease, but your biggest challenge probably will be trying to line up with this ladder that's just over Lara's head. So do a standing uppy jump and a grab, and hopefully you'll be able to get hold of it. We basically just need to traverse to the top of this next section. And actually, this is a very climby level. There's a lot of ladders, there's a lot of traversal, kind of pinpoint platforming. There's a fair amount of block pushing, although I think we've probably done the majority of that by now. But there's less combat. It is a long level nonetheless because there is a big area of ground to cover, but it's not too difficult to get through without using a med pack. Come forward here to this next pushable block, and I think we need to push this forward twice in order to clear the path ahead. Yeah, as I say, not really a challenging level provided you're careful, and there are a couple of health saving techniques that I'm going to show you as we proceed. Listen to the ominous music and then push this crate, or I don't know, what do we call it, a stone block, out of the way and reveal the first secret of the level, the gold coins. So grab those and then head round this central stone section, and be very careful here. As soon as we step on this next tile, a boulder is going to trigger. So activate it and then side jump out of the way to safety, and then that now means we can grab these flares that are waiting underneath. And I'm going to treat myself by lighting one because it's pretty dark in here. Be very careful in this next section. We have to jump over some spike pits, hence why I'm being a little bit cautious here. But there shouldn't be too much of an issue. Just walk carefully to the edges, standing jumps, and hop over. There is a metal grill just here that looks like a trapdoor, but it's not. You'll be fine. Carry on to the end of the passage and be a little bit careful because you get this slightly unhelpful camera angle and it's quite easy to run off the end, and we do need this switch that's just here. We're above the cavern that we were in when we grabbed the golden mask. So pull that switch and that opens some doors down below, which we're going to go through in a sec. But first let's grab an item, do a running jump over to this ledge, and then over to this next one, and grab the M16 clips that are waiting on the other side. And then, yeah, do a running jump back. And way, did not want to do that. That is a lot of health. I was going to say you can safely drop down off the edge of there and onto this slope. I think I'll still be alright. I'm going to continue, but don't do it that way. Well, I mean, you can if you want, but I don't recommend it. Follow this path round anyway to the left and round to these wooden doors that we've just opened, because this is going to take us through to the rest of the level. And when we pull this switch, it's going to open those doors, and 3 dudes with guns are going to trigger. And basically, I'm going to try and get the monks to fight them on our behalf. But it's a little bit tricky getting the monks to actually do it. They seem reluctant for some crazy music, but yeah, venture into the next section a little bit and then activate the music and come back. I don't think we may have to go back further in. The monks don't seem too bothered. So yeah, we basically need to get the gun guys to be coming at us, and hopefully that's far enough. Yeah. Hey monks, hello, hello, hello. Good luck, good luck. I'm just going to retreat safely in this direction. I'll be praying for you. I will actually take my shotgun out just in case I'm required to do any work here. But honestly, the monks are pretty great. I've not yet had to intervene at all in any of my practices. So yikes, there's men with guns. Oh hello. Wow, this is a first. That is the first time I've ever been attacked. Actually, I normally finish this level with full health pretty much, so only when you're recording, right? But yeah, yeah, there's the third gun guy. In the unlikely event that you get attacked by a dude with a gun, be ready. It's a good job I had my shotgun out, right? Oh, go get him, monks. I clearly need your help here. While they're doing that, I might as well relieve these dudes of their items. We've got a small med pack here and some Uzi clips over here. Okay, that is all the enemies taken care of. That is the worst that has ever gone. I hope it goes better for you. This guy has some Uzi clips. And yeah, welcome to the new area. If you come around in between these pillars here, you will find a large med pack waiting for you just around the corner. Which, if you're like me, you may well need by this point. So fill your boots and then jump up onto this yellow block and then vault up into this next section, because this is going to take us through to this interesting platformy area. We've got some liquid gold type stuff that's floating on the ground, or I don't know, it's on the ground anyway. That's just like fire, and if Lara touches it, she will be ignited and she will die, so be super careful. I'm going to do a running jump over to this section here, and then a standing jump to this next ledge. Hop up that next slope and then turn right and do a running jump and grab over to this part. As soon as you climb up, Lara will begin to slide, so make sure you jump before she crashes into the floating lava, and you can grab these grenades that are here. Or, if you don't have the grenade gun yet, I think that will in fact be the grenade gun, so definitely worth a little bit of a detour. And now if we can line up, we're just going to do a running jump over to that platform there, hopefully without death. And yeah, that is an example of how hard it is to line up. Because she doesn't step back to the edge of the platform, she just steps into the gold and dies. Anyway, that's what Lara's death looks like. I will see you back at this spot. Hi everyone, I am back, and I have quite a lot more health than I did last time, so all is well with the world. I'm going to attempt to do a running jump over to that next platform, if I dare, so all the best of luck to you. Phew, yeah, I think we've made it. Again, you can step off into the gold very easily from here, so be cagey, do a standing jump over to this next section, and then continue on. We've now got a lot of climbing to do, so stay caffeinated. Climb up onto this golden bridge type thing here. Turn left, and then you can follow it up and round into the next section. We get quite a nice cinematic camera angle there as we work our way up, so take a moment to appreciate that, and then find your way over towards these rocks and climb up. I'm just going to take a slight detour here because there are some items we can collect. So if you head round here to the right and then back down carefully, I'll just light a flare for you guys, you will find a box of flares down in this first section. So if you want flares and are interested in all items, be sure to come down here and grab those and then climb out. I'm going to come around here to the right, he says. She won't she won't pull up on that. I'm going to come around here to the right this way and wind my way round into this section because there is a small med pack here that we can grab. So with that gotten, we're now going to backtrack a little bit and head back in this direction. I think we can do a standing jump over here. Don't know if you can hear the bus going past my flat. Hey bus. Not part of the game, just to let you know. We want to get onto that ledge over there, and I think I'll be alright to do it with a standing jump. Very good. Okay, vault upwards and then do a roll. I think we need to do a running jump over to that next platform there. You shouldn't have to grab, but walk to the edge of this next ledge and do a running jump and grab over to the next section and pull up. Cracking. Alright, let's work our way over here and try not to fall off the edge because we will take fall damage. Drop down at this side here because it's a little less far to fall, and you may have seen there that there are some flares in this hole here. So be sure to grab those if you want them. Alright, let's make our way out of here and continue on. We've got another little bit of an awkward jump to do here. It's another jump straight up and grab jobby. So just give me 15 minutes. I should be able to, yeah, line Lara up and do it. Okay, well that was 2 attempts. Third time's a charm. We are up. Oh my days. Work your way over to this left-hand corner here if you want some shotgun shells, because there are some there. And then hop back to where you were, and you may be able to see some M16 clips just across the way there. You should be able to reach them by doing a running jump and then grab them. I'm also going to take out my M16 because as soon as you pick up those M16 clips, a bird does spawn. I think we've got another crow coming at us. No, that was the wall, Lara. So take care of the crow and then do a running jump over to the right, over to this next ledge. But take out your weapon again because another crow is going to activate. And it really is just a case of turning around and looking. And, oh, hello, you are right on top of me. Bye-bye, birdie. Sorry. Okay, with him down, work your way over here. Do a little hop over that pit and then climb up onto this ledge. Again, we're going to take a couple more detours for some items and a secret. So I recommend doing it. Vault up onto this next bit of rock, because you can collect some shotgun shells that are waiting for you at the top. And then you can slide down the side. I'm just going to light a flare and hop down here because there is some automatic ammo. And I think actually standing on this tile triggers another bird, so I'm going to get some height and see if I can find where he's at. See if I can't take care of him. Oh, he's behind me. Hey, birdie. Bye, birdie. There's more where he came from, trust me. Alright, I'm going to just holster Lara's weapon for a second, do a running jump over to this tile with the M16 ammo, and take out that crow that spawned, and that crow that spawned. And that is it for birds, I think. I think we are done. Grab the M16 ammo and then walk to the top left of this tile, because you may be able to see just down there in between the rivers of gold, there is a platform that we can land on. So line yourself up and then do a running jump over there and you should be able to land safely. This is just to get the second secret of the level. So hop down and collect the gold bars that are waiting for you. Very nice. And with those grabbed, you can pull yourself out of here safely. And we're going to do a running jump now over to this platform. And finally, line up with where we just came from, where that dead crow is lying. We're going to try and land on the ledge that the crow is on with a running jump. We're probably going to land on the slope, but that should get us there safely. And no, I did it quite precisely, in fact. Can you hear the surprise in my voice? All right, listen to the scary music and then do a running jump back over here. This is the ledge we were on before. We came up here and we grabbed the shotgun shells. So we are just doing a little bit of backtracking. But slide down and I'm just going to light a flare. Head over here to the right because this is actually the correct way to go. So climb up onto this ledge and follow the yellow paintwork round into this corridor. You may be able to see a spinning death wheel that we need to avoid because I don't think it's insta-kill, but I think it pretty much would annihilate our health. So I don't want that to happen. You should be able to avoid it quite easily anyway. And if you wind your way round the passage, you will be able to find a large med pack waiting for you at the end. So be sure to grab that. Then we get another funky camera angle, which isn't very much help, I have to be honest, because the direction we need to go in is over here. And now we need to do quite, well, a series of quite precise jumps. So I wish you luck. The first one we need to do is a standing jump, and we are going to press the action button as we do it so that Lara doesn't hit her head on the ceiling. And then we're going to do a running jump over to this next one, avoiding the fiery gold that threatens to annihilate us. Do a running jump over to this next one, and again line up and do another running jump along here, standing jump over to the next one, and then turn right and do a running jump over to the final platform. Now you may find that a polar bear triggers in that cavern above. I think he's actually meant to, but for some reason he doesn't for me. And we are going to be going up there, which means I'm going to be facing off with him face to face. And with that in mind, I'm going to be deploying my grenade gun for the first time. There's also going to be a piranha when we land in the water. or a carp, I'm not sure what it is, but I'm just going to ignore it. I am not interested in fighting it with my harpoon gun. So just swim up here and climb out. As soon as we emerge, we get ambushed by the polar bear, so start pummeling him with grenades, and you should be able to take care of him without taking damage. Relieve the skeleton of the large med pack, and then wind round in this direction towards this way snowy tile. Make sure you're centered with this tile, because we're going to do a standing jump down to that platform with the harpoons, and it's very easy to overshoot. But from this spot, you should be able to land safely and grab the harpoons. So with those gotten, we're also just going to head over here and grab some items. You may be able to see the Uzi clips just waiting ahead, but a polar bear is going to spawn as soon as we land, so whoop. I was afraid you were going to do that, polar bear. Wow, 3 grenades. Whoa, I'm not having any luck today. Okay, so try to use slightly less than 5 grenades, but the main thing is that our health is preserved. I think also he glitched out at the end there. I've had that happen to me a few times too. But anyway, take care of him by whatever means possible, and then come into this cave area and grab the Uzi clips, and then do a terrible jump into the water and fall down. And once you pass this tile here, you will find that the current sweeps Lara along round into this next section, which is where we need to come anyway, and we can grab some M16 clips that are waiting for us on the other side. So be sure to grab those, and then head back slightly into this next section and up so that you can climb out. You will see some ladders just ahead there, and we're going to go through there in a sec, but there are some items just above that we can grab. We have some flares here, so be sure to pick up those if you want them, and a small med pack. Very good. Okay, climb down and back out, and now we can wind our way round to where that ladder is, because that is going to lead us to the next part of the level. So do a running jump and grab, and then shimmy round, or over I should say, to the right, and keep shimmying until you see a safe place where you can drop, and continue on down this slope. There is a switch waiting for us here at the bottom, and a door. Now as soon as we press this switch, a couple of boulders are going to activate, but you should be fine if you just simply do one hop back and wait. You should be able to avoid both the boulders quite easily. So yeah, hopefully you won't have too much of an issue with that. And then fall down through the newly opened door, grab the ladder, and shimmy round to the left, and then drop down in this next section where we have another button. And again, as soon as we press this, a boulder will activate. So turn to the left slightly and then backflip, and Lara should avoid it with ease. Amazing. Another small detour here. We're just going to come up this ramp and climb up into this next section, because there are some grenades waiting for us at the top. And yeah, I really want those. After spending 5 on that polar bear, I'm a little bit grenade starved, so they are very welcome. We also get some Uzi clips when we come through this newly opened door, so make sure you grab those. And then continue on through the door and vault up over the right onto this next rocky section, and then climb up into this area. I'm now going to pull out my M16 because we're going to be ambushed by a dude with a gun, and I'm just going to do it YOLO style and charge at him firing and hope I don't take too much damage. So we'll see how we do. He's going to spawn from that corner there, so open the tank and lay into him. And he didn't shoot at all, which is fortunate. That kind of makes up for being shot at by the other guy before. Relieve him of his ammo. I can't remember what he was carrying, but hopefully you were paying attention. And then come through into this next section and drop down here. We've got some more items to get and some more dudes to fight, so let's do it. I'm going to wind my way around into this first building here, where there is some automatic ammo, and I'm going to grab that and take out my shotgun, because as soon as I step on this next tile, it's going to trigger a dude round here who I'm going to ambush as he comes around the corner. And he is taken care of, so relieve him of his Uzi clips, and you may be able to see, whoops, just round here, there is a small med pack. There is an opportunity to grab it later because we are going to fill this room with water, but I'm going to get it now. You can walk safely to the very corner of this ledge. Tilt Lara to the left slightly so that she's aiming for the higher point of that platform, and then do a standing jump, and you should make it safely, and you can pick up the small med pack. So with that grabbed, you now need to do a running jump and a grab back to where we were and pull up safely. Okay, the next place we need to go is over there, and it is possible, and in fact I think it's intended, that you will do a running jump right over, but a guy is going to spawn as soon as we get there, and it's easier for me to ambush him by taking these steps and working my way around. If you're feeling gutsy, by all means go for it, but I want to be careful. He's going to trigger on this tile, and we're just going to wait for him here and shoot and roll, and he is taken care of. So with him dead, make sure you grab his M16 ammo and then walk towards those red stairs, but come round over here into this building because there is a switch. So pull that, and that has opened some doors that are kind of back where we came from. So we're going to be returning there, but a guy is going to trigger just as we head out of this section. So hop back, and you may be able to hear him on his way already. Again, I'm just going to ambush him as he comes around the corner. So shoot and roll and take care of him and relieve him of his... Man, that's in an awkward place. Relieve him of his small med pack. Happy days. Okay, so with all those items gotten, we can head back the way we came towards these red steps. We will be opening that door at the top of the steps eventually. That's actually going to lead through to the very final part of the level. But there's a couple more things we need to do before that happens. So make your way back to where you shot the man in orange and follow the corridor background. This door has now opened and it has revealed a switch. So pull the switch, and that's opened these kind of sluice gate things. And what they have basically done is flooded the area we were just in with water. And that's going to allow us to continue on and get some more stuff. And there are loads of piranha fish in the water, or there will be. I'm going to go around and trigger them all. And there are also lots of items. And in order to get the items, I want the fish out of the way. So I'm going to show you a way of doing it without using the harpoon gun. So if you follow this path now, I'm going to swim in and out of buildings. That doorway there triggers the first piranha fish. This doorway here triggers the second piranha fish. And I think that tile there with the automatic clips that I kind of just missed. Oh no, they are in fact all activated. There are 3, and hopefully I can climb out before one of them takes any chunks out of me. And take out your M16, and you will be able to take care of them all from here with ease. So that is 1, that is 2, that is 3. And they are all dead. So that is my method. You can use the harpoon gun if you want, but I'm not interested in that. Okay, let's collect all the items that are down here. In this first building, we have a large med pack. And you may have noticed this unusual gold object lying on the floor here. That is a gold nugget, and we're going to need that to continue on with the level. Come round into this building and collect the automatic ammo that is waiting in the corner. And then turn and head out of this hatchway thing, round into this corner, and pick up the automatic ammo that is in there, and then back out into the main section. There are some harpoons somewhere. Oh, they're under this bridge. Come around here and collect harpoons if you're interested in harpoons or all items, and then head in this direction. I'm just going to surface for air real quick because I'm starting to run out. We need to make our way over towards that V-shaped triangular archway, because that is where we can put the gold nugget that we've just collected, and that's going to lead us through to the very final part of the level. So we're kind of nearly done. Not an awful lot left to do. We do have one last secret to grab, which will be in this next section. So climb out of the water and put the gold nugget into the receptacle, and that will open the doors and allow us to continue on. This next room looks quite ominous, and we get some ominous music, but really it's not that tricky. We've got some spike walls that we need to activate, so run towards them and then head back. Be sure to avoid the revolving wheel of death, and come around here and get the second spiked wall triggered and clear out of the way. You have a safe tile here that you can stand on to avoid both spiked walls and wheels of death, and then work your way back to this platform where the first spiked wall was, and you'll see that there is a ledge in this corner of the room that you can jump to. I'm just going to light a flare for you guys. There are some more flares here that you can collect, and there is a skeleton who is guarding a small med pack. So if you want all items, make sure you do a little detour in this direction. And then with those gotten, we can do a running jump back over here and make our way over to the kind of platform that the other spiked wall was on. And we can aim for the other corner of the room. There is a ledge over here that we can do a running jump to. And now we need to climb all the way up to the top of this big red structure, because this is going to take us through to the end of the level, but en route we are also going to get the final secret of the level, and it's pretty much right, as I say, by the end of the level, so they keep you holding on in this game. We get a funky camera angle here, which doesn't really help whatsoever, because we need to do another standing jump and grab maneuver onto this ladder, and we need to climb further up. Apologies if it's slightly dark. I will light another flare when we emerge up top, so do not fear. Okay, climb out at the top and throw your flare and light another one if you want to, and then do a standing jump over here onto this platform and come to the next ladder and climb up it. Because, as I say, we do need to make our way to the very top of this structure, and it's quite precarious. There is flowing rivers of burning gold, and there are slopes and all sorts. So do a running jump over this river of gold, and then turn and slide down this part and grab. You'll see that there is a ledge just underneath that Lara can reach. But turn round and jump onto this ladder and climb down, because waiting for us at the bottom is the final secret of the level, the gold skull. So yeah, grab the skull and then jump back up onto the ladder and head back the way you came. We are so close to the end of the level, but actually this isn't even the last ladder. There is still more ladder action to happen. In fact, I think there are 2 more ladders. There's no expense spared on the climbing front in this level, that is for sure. But we are nearly done with Furnace of the Gods. So light another flare if you want to, and turn right and do a running jump over in this direction, and then right again and climb up onto this platform. It will be a slope, but we'll slide down and land safely. You'll see that there is a ladder here that we can climb up. One of 2 ladders. The excitement is unbearable. So take hold of it and climb up all the way to the top. And I think this is the very, very, very top of the structure of this kind of waterfall rock face thing. And there we go, another ladder. So do a walk to the edge very carefully here, and then do a running jump and a grab over, and then hop down all the way to the bottom. Or not all the way to the bottom. I need to explain a thing. You'll see that there are some breakaway tiles just below Lara. So we need to do a little bit of quick maneuvering as we land on them, because we don't want to plunge to our deaths. So drop down and well, slide to safety like I've done there, but I didn't actually want to do that because there's a large med pack we can grab. So I'm just going to reload real quick and show you what I intended to do. Okay, hi everyone, I am back, and I'm hopefully going to do this part a little bit more elegantly than I did before. So climb to the very bottom of this ladder, and then drop down, and then run round and follow all the breakaway tiles and do a running jump over to this corner here where we have a large med pack. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, you don't have to do that, it's only if you want all the items. And then come to the very top left corner of this platform and do a standing jump forward, and you will lose a little bit of health, but otherwise you will land on the slope and you'll be able to slide down. Very, very long slide down. We're going deep, deep into the earth and towards the next and final level, kind of this expansion. I say kind of because there's the bonus level as well. But head into these cages and then down the hole, and you will finish Furnace of the Gods. We have all 3 secrets, and we've used 0 health packs. despite catching fire once or twice. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, or leave me a dislike if you didn't enjoy it. We're very free and open here. Thank you so much for watching if you've stayed till the bitter end, and I will see you guys in the next level. Tschüss.